Hey, I noticed you seem a bit overwhelmed with the project. Is everything all right?
Hey, thanks for checking in. Yeah, I'm just feeling a bit swamped. There's so much to do, and I'm not sure where to start.
I understand. It sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Have you considered using a work breakdown structure, WBS?
No, I haven't. Could you please elaborate on that?
Well, a WBS is a method of breaking down a project into smaller, more manageable tasks. By decomposing a task into subtasks, even a difficult project becomes easier to handle because it allows us to focus on one piece at a time rather than feeling overwhelmed by the entire project.
That sounds like it could be really helpful.
Let me give you an example. Remember that huge report you had to write last month?
Yeah, it felt like an impossible mountain to climb.
Exactly. But if you had broken it down into smaller sections like research, outline, writing, editing, and formatting, it would have felt much more manageable.
That makes sense. I should have applied this approach then. What other benefits does it have?
Besides making tasks more manageable, it also helps in managing schedules. When you have a clear breakdown of what needs to be done, it's easier to create a realistic timeline for completion. Plus, by breaking things down, it becomes easier to estimate the project's cost accurately. You can allocate resources more efficiently when you know exactly what each part of the project involves.
Wow, that sounds perfect for what I need. Thanks for suggesting it. I'll give it a try.
No problem. Let me know if you need any help setting it up. WBS can make a world of difference. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later.
難しいタスクは小さなタスクに分解することで扱いやすくなります。
Difficult tasks become more manageable by breaking them down into smaller tasks. Difficult tasks become more manageable by breaking them down into smaller tasks.
作業分解はスケジュール管理、工数見積もりに不可欠です。
Work breakdown is essential for managing schedules and estimating costs. Work breakdown is essential for managing schedules and estimating costs.
アドバイスありがとうございます。やってみます。
Thank you for your advice. I'll give it a try. Thank you for your advice. I'll give it a try.
Hey, I've been working on applying the work breakdown structure, WBS, to our software development project. I've broken down the tasks into smaller, more manageable components.
That's great to hear. Can you walk me through it?
Sure. So, for the first phase of the project, I've divided it into 4 main categories: requirements analysis, design, implementation, and testing. Under each category, I've further broken down the tasks into specific activities. For example, under requirements analysis, we have tasks like conducting stakeholder interviews, analyzing user stories, and documenting functional requirements.
I see. That sounds thorough. How did you approach the design phase?
For the design phase, I've outlined tasks such as creating wireframes, prototyping, and designing the user interface. Each task is divided into smaller steps to ensure we cover all aspects of the design process effectively.
That sounds like it provides a clear roadmap for each phase of the project. What about the implementation stage?
In the implementation stage, I've decomposed tasks based on modules or features of the software. For example, if we're developing a web application, tasks might include setting up the database, implementing user authentication, and building the front-end components. This approach helps us prioritize tasks and allocate resources efficiently.
I'm impressed. It seems like using the WBS has really helped streamline our project management process. It's much easier to track progress and identify any potential bottlenecks.
I'm glad to hear that. The WBS has definitely made the project more manageable, and I believe it will lead to better outcomes in terms of quality, schedule, and budget.
Absolutely. Keep up the good work. Let's continue to refine and adjust the WBS as needed throughout the project.
Will do. Thanks for your feedback.
開発プロセスを4つのフェーズに分割しましょ
う。Let's divide the development process into 4 phases. Let's divide the development process into 4 phases.
作業分解により、開発プロセスを効率化することができます。
Work breakdown allows us to streamline the development process. Work breakdown allows us to streamline the development process.
作業分解により、リソースの割り当てを最適化することができます。
Work breakdown allows us to optimize resource allocation. Work breakdown allows us to optimize resource allocation.